Good evening. Welcome to Election Night 2020. Tonight we have Joe Biden, right now representing the Democratic Party, running alongside Kamala Harris and the rest of the Democrats down ballot. On the Republican side, we have Donald Trump running with Mike Pence and the rest of the Republicans. So this will be a very interesting election night. The third party candidates did not manage to enter the debates in this specific election cycle. Right now, it's 7 p.m. It's the top of the hour right now, and we have a CNN projection right now in Vermont. Joe Biden will take the state of Vermont with its 3 electoral votes. In the state of Virginia, this is a key race alert right now. This is a key race alert. Virginia will go to Joe Biden right now with its 13 electoral votes. In Kentucky, Donald Trump, we can call this right at the top of the hour, Trump will take Kentucky, defeats Democrat Joe Biden. In the state of Indiana, the vice president's home state, 11 electoral votes, Joe Biden will lose in Indiana. In South Carolina, right now, Donald Trump will take South Carolina. He defeats Joe Biden. In Georgia, 16 electoral votes right now, too close to call right now. 10% of the vote is in right now. We can't say who's going to win. Georgia, Trump leading right now. In the race for the presidency, 16 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 28 for Donald Trump, 494 remain undecided. Remember, you need 270 to win right now. This is the electoral map, as you can see. Just a quick side note here. For Nebraska and Maine, where they split their electoral votes, the results from each congressional district will be displayed in the side on the left, and the at-large results will be displayed in the state itself. So just to clear up any of that confusion, all the other states will be red and blue in terms of which, as they give all the electoral votes to the candidate who wins most of the votes in their specific state. Right now, it's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's the bottom of the hour right now. West Virginia will go to Donald Trump. Democrats had hoped with a strong Senate candidate they would be able to make it competitive, but Trump wins in West Virginia right now. In North Carolina right now, 15 electoral votes, too close to call. Donald Trump narrowly leading Joe Biden right now in North Carolina. 4% of the vote is in. In Ohio, a big swing state, Trump leading right now by a pretty good margin there. 18 electoral votes in Ohio. Right now in the electoral votes race for president, 16 for Biden, 33 for Donald Trump. There you see it in map form as well. Right now we're at the top of the hour once again, 8 o'clock Eastern. We've got many projections that we'd like to make in about 1 second. Okay, let's go ahead and go through these. Alabama will go to Donald Trump, 9 electoral votes there. In the state of Mississippi, Donald Trump will win. There's 6 electoral votes in Mississippi. In the state of Tennessee, Trump wins in Tennessee, defeats Biden there. Sorry about that. I wonder if we've missed one. No, Oklahoma. Right now, Donald Trump will take Oklahoma, 7 electoral votes. In Missouri, Trump will win in Missouri right now. In Maine, 3 out of the 4 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. In the state of Massachusetts right now, 11 electoral votes right now. Joe Biden wins in Massachusetts. In the state of Rhode Island, Joe Biden wins there, 4 electoral votes in Rhode Island. In Connecticut, Joe Biden will take Connecticut and it's 7 electoral votes. We've got many Biden projections here. New Jersey, Joe Biden will take New Jersey. Delaware right now, Joe Biden will take his home state of Delaware with its 3 electoral college votes. In the state of Maryland right now, 10 electoral votes, Biden takes Maryland. In Washington, D.C., there are 3 electoral votes that goes to Joe Biden. Right now in Illinois, there 20 electoral votes all go to Joe Biden right now. Okay, we've got a few key race alerts here. In the state of Maine, Donald Trump right now leading in their second congressional district. 30% of the vote is in. In the state of Florida right now, 29 electoral votes right now. 70% of the vote is in. Trump narrowly leading Joe Biden in Florida. In the state of Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes. Joe Biden right now leading in the state of Pennsylvania. Moving on, in the state of New Hampshire, right now, 4 electoral votes. Joe Biden leading in New Hampshire at this point in time. In the race, sorry about that, in the race for the presidency, 91 electoral votes go to Joe Biden, 76 for Trump. We've got a long night ahead of us, folks. 371 electoral votes remain undecided right now. There you see the electoral map in a visual format as well. Right now it's the bottom of the hour. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Right now we have a projection to make here. Arkansas, that will go. It will go to Donald Trump. He defeats Joe Biden in Arkansas. Right now, if in the race for the presidency, 91 electoral votes for Joe Biden, 82 for Donald Trump. And there you see it in a visual form as well. Arkansas is red. Right now, it's the top of the hour, again 9 p.m. Eastern right now on the East Coast here in Washington. Right now, we've got many CNN projections to make. New York will go to Joe Biden, 29 electoral votes goes to the Biden campaign. New Mexico will be in Biden's corner right now. 5 electoral votes go to Joe Biden. We have a key race alert. Colorado will go to Joe Biden. Some had thought this would be competitive with a Senate race, but Joe Biden wins in Colorado. In Minnesota as well, Joe Biden will take the state of Minnesota. We've got some Trump projections to make as well here. North Dakota, 3 electoral votes. Trump wins in North Dakota. He will also take the state of South Dakota as well, along with the state of Wyoming. Wyoming as well. Trump wins those 3 states. In Nebraska, 4 out of its 5 electoral votes, the at-large, the 1st district and the 3rd district, will go to Donald Trump. In the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump wins in the state of Kansas. In Louisiana, 8 electoral votes. Donald Trump will take the state of Louisiana. Georgia, right now. Georgia, this is a key race alert right now. Donald Trump will take Georgia. 16 electoral votes. Trump wins in Georgia. Alright, yeah, Georgia once again. That's a graphical error there. In Ohio right now, Donald Trump will win in Ohio. 18 electoral votes there. In Texas right now, 38 electoral votes. It's too close to call right now. Trump leading Biden by a pretty good margin, 50%. In Nebraska, their 2nd congressional district with 1 electoral vote. Trump right now narrowly leading in Nebraska. In the state of Michigan, 16 electoral votes. Joe Biden right now leading in the state of Michigan. Right now in Wisconsin with 10 electoral votes, 20% of the voters reporting. Joe Biden right now narrowly leading Trump by just a few thousand votes there in Wisconsin. Arizona, 11 electoral votes right now. Biden leading in Arizona, 30% of the voters in. Right now, 144, this is a tight race here. 144 for Joe Biden, 143 for Donald Trump. Sorry about that. 251 electoral votes remain uncalled right now. There you see it in visual form as well. Right now, we have some CNN projections to make right now. It's the bottom of the hour right now at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We have some key race alerts. Nebraska, with its 2nd congressional district, 1 electoral vote will go to Donald Trump. In Maine, their 2nd congressional district will also be in the Trump corner. And we can also project Texas. This is a key race alert. 38 electoral votes go to Donald Trump. We can also say for Biden, New Hampshire, with its 4 electoral votes, will go to the former vice president. Right now, you need 270 to win. Right now, 148 for Biden, 183 for Donald Trump. 207 electoral votes remain uncalled for right now. There you see it in visual form. So we've got Florida, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Arizona still outstanding in terms of the swing states, and we've still got polls are still open in Iowa, Montana, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, and Hawaii. So if you live in those states, please make sure to get out and vote, no matter your political affiliation. Right now, we've got a CNN projection right now. So this is a major projection here. Utah will go to Donald Trump. 6 electoral votes. In Montana right now, 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump wins Montana as expected. This is a key race alert. In Iowa right now, we've just got 1 or 2 towns reporting 60 to 38 right now in favor of Trump. Not much to go off there. In the state of Nevada, 6 electoral votes. Biden narrowly leads Trump in the state of Nevada. In the race for president right now, 148 for Joe Biden, 192 for Donald Trump. Right now we've got, you can see all the grey states are still outstanding, and with all the yellow states, the polls are still open. Red states are for Trump, blue states are for Biden. Right now, we have some major CNN projections right now. It's the top of the hour right now, 11 on the East Coast, 8 on the West. California, with its 55 electoral votes, will go to Joe Biden. In Washington, 12 electoral votes. Biden takes the state of Washington. In Oregon right now, 7 electoral votes. Joe Biden will take the state of Oregon. And Hawaii, 4 electoral votes. Joe Biden will win in the state of Hawaii. Right now, this is a key race alert. Pennsylvania right now will go to Joe Biden. This is a major CNN projection here. Pennsylvania, with its 20 electoral votes, will go to Joe Biden. He defeats Republican Donald Trump. This is where he was born, and we'll see if this is enough to take him over the mark. We have even more projections to make right now. Michigan will go to Joe Biden right now. He defeats Trump in Michigan, 16 electoral votes. He defeats Donald Trump in Michigan. We have another key race alert. Nevada will go to Joe Biden, 6 electoral votes right now. We've also got some Trump projections to make in the key race of North Carolina. Donald Trump will win their 16 electoral votes in North Carolina. He beats Biden in that state. In the state of Iowa, this is another key race alert, very important here. Donald Trump will take Iowa 6 electoral votes. He will also win Idaho. Their polls have just closed. 4 electoral votes go to Donald Trump. In the race for president, Biden right now inching closer and closer and closer. 268 for Joe Biden, 217 for Donald Trump. Trump is, if he wants to win, he's going to need a clean sweep the rest of all 53 remaining electoral votes. So that would mean he would need to win in Alaska, which he definitely is able to win. He would have to win in Arizona, which is, you know, it was a toss-up going in, maybe slightly lean Biden. He'd have to win Wisconsin. Again, a toss-up going in, slightly lean Biden. And he'd have to win Florida, which is just a pure toss-up every election season. We've got a CNN projection right now. This is a major, major moment for the country right now. Joe Biden at 268 electoral votes. We'll see if this can put him over the top. We have a major projection to make right now. Joe Biden has been elected President of the United States. He has surpassed the 270 electoral vote margin needed to win. He defeats Donald Trump right now. He will oust the incumbent. He ran on a message of beating the coronavirus. He ran on a message of race relations. He picked Harris as his running mate. He ran on the economy. He ran on pragmatism. It has worked right now. Joe Biden will win the presidency of the United States. And guess where that comes from? Probably the least likely going in out of those three, or at least definitely the least likely of the 3 states in 2016. Arizona. Right now, it will go to Joe Biden, 11 electoral votes. He defeats Donald Trump in Arizona. We've also got to project Alaska will go to Donald Trump, 3 electoral votes there. So right now, in the race for presidency, 279 for Joe Biden. He has surpassed the 270 number. and 220 for Donald Trump. We've just got Wisconsin and Florida outstanding. That's 39 electoral votes, you can see there. Right now, we've got a major CNN projection we'd like to make right now, and it comes from the state of Wisconsin. Joe Biden will win its 10 electoral votes in the state of Wisconsin. He defeats Donald Trump. The blue wall holds in the Midwest. He will be elected President of the United States with over 270 electoral votes. Right now, we're getting reports that that President Trump has indeed called the former Vice President Joe Biden and reportedly congratulated him on the running of his campaign, and Trump has conceded the race for president. We still have the state of Florida outstanding, and let's take a look at where that stands right now. 29 electoral votes right now with 98% of the precincts reporting. Joe Biden is at 49.6% of the vote. Donald Trump is at 49.4%, so just 0.2% is different. Right now, we've got a few more Republican counties reporting. Trump has got up to 49.5, 99% of the precincts are reporting. We've just got a few outstanding results left. Right now, with 100% of the vote in, we can say Trump is officially leading in Florida. We're not ready to call it just yet because a recount, and I repeat, a recount has been requested by the Biden campaign because of the, actually sorry, it hasn't been requested. Under Florida law, if it's less than 0.5%, a recount is required. So they are recounting right now. Donald Trump is at 49.5, Joe Biden at 49.5 with 100% of the vote in. Trump is narrowly leading though, even though their percentages are the same. Trump is narrowly leading. But now we can say Joe Biden right now with 100% of the vote in and the recount is leading with 49.5% of the vote. He narrowly edges out Donald Trump in the state of Florida with 49.6%. This is the final tally here, 49.6 to 49.5, which means Joe Biden, this is a key race alert, will take the state of Florida and its 29 electoral votes. He defeats Republican Donald Trump in an absolute embarrassment right now for the Republican Party, not even getting to the 232 that Hillary Clinton got last time. Right now, 220 electoral votes, and we can say that the Republican Party is going to have a very hard 2 to 4 years because they've just also, we can report, they have lost the Senate as the Democrats have taken the seats of Arizona, which cancels out Alabama. They have netted Colorado, they have netted the state of Maine, that's 2, and they have also, we can now project, have netted the state of North Carolina as well, which is a +3. They have taken Montana and Iowa as well. The sort of area they missed out on, they missed Kentucky, which was one of the states that they weren't able to get with Amy McGrath as their candidate. So that right now, this is the final electoral map right now. Joe Biden flips Arizona, he flips Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Florida, 5 states there. And that is the end of this grueling election night. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and good night.